What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes. Welcome back to another episode in my path to power. Before we get started, if you guys are looking to purchase some FIFA Ultimate Team coins, check out FUT Coin Emporium. They're cheap, quick, and reliable. Their link is in the description down below. So apparently my episode from yesterday ruffled a few feathers. I didn't realize the intro was something that other people did on YouTube quite frequently. There's another big YouTuber that does something along those lines, so I do apologize for that. I don't watch videos other than some League of Legends stuff and some other FIFA guys, so I do apologize. I decided to go out and sell Samuel Eto'o and Stefan Jovetic, though, because I think I'm gonna move away from this BPL team. It's, well, that was my thought originally. I did go out, though, and I bought a Runa Kone because I realized to play one more game of this BPL team, I needed a striker, and I thought, hey, why not go just get a budget guy to test out? A lot of people have said really good things about Kone. He might be worth giving a shot to. Also, a lot of you guys were like, I don't know. We all go through stages with FIFA, and if you say that you don't, you're lying to yourself. And we go through ups and downs just like you would on a footy team, on a footy pitch. It's just one of those things. Now we're in seasons here. I think this is the start to Division 3, which we managed to make it into last episode, so hoping for good things here. But you're lying to yourself if you say that you don't have ups and downs, and I, just like you guys, do that as well. When I get frustrated with the game, I moved away from what I guess would be my natural possession-oriented style, or the way that I like playing football, the way that I like watching football, the football that I appreciate, and the FIFA that I kind of like to play. I spice things in with skill moves here or there, but I will throw crosses in. Just after, like, as you saw that goal on the screen, that sequence, I could not find a way through other than getting it out wide. His defenders did not look like they were set, and I thought that was an ample opportunity to cross, so I crossed and I scored. And that, I think crossing, when there's a difference between crossing and spamming crosses, and, you know, and there's also something to be said for playing to your player's strengths. You know, when you have strikers like Benteke, like Lukaku, like Drogba, the big strikers, you're doing yourself a disservice by not trying to take advantage of their height, their strength, and essentially just their overall size. And I think, you know, it's interesting. Everybody's going to have their own opinion on it. And it's interesting, too. There's a group of essentially FIFA, they're almost elitists. And they seem to live by some unspoken, unwritten guidelines as to what you're allowed to post on YouTube, what you're allowed to say on YouTube. And I saw plenty of essentially them in the comments below. Now, some of you guys might take a little bit of offense to that, and it's not meant to be offensive because it's essentially just people stating their opinion, and that's fine. Everybody is absolutely entitled to their opinion. There are many of you guys, though, that don't, you know, said, hey, Japes, play to win. That's what we're here for. We want to see you winning games. We don't want to see you just playing essentially what would be a style that's maybe not going to be effective, and I do appreciate that. And then there are some of you that say, Japes, just be you. Play however you're feeling like at the moment. Play that style, and it's worked for you in the past, so just by all means go with it. And those are the people that I appreciate the most, because they're the ones that understand that you have those ups and downs on FIFA. Sometimes you have the good, sometimes you have the bad, sometimes you have the terrible, and sometimes you know, you have the excellent, but I cannot force myself necessarily to be the most amazing skiller, because frankly, that's just not me. I'm not unbeatable. You know, skilling is not something that I am absolutely phenomenal with, and what you saw on the screen there was actually a pretty darn strong win in Division 3, so I was really quite happy with that. The 4-4-2 number 2 formation is working out quite well for me, and I decided to go out and build a silver side, take a foray into silvers. It's been such a long time since I've used them, back way before pre-patch when I was just learning about the game, and I decided it might be nice to go back and have a go with them. Went out, picked up Yassine the Machine Benzia, and that's just the title that I gave him from career mode last year because he was so good for me. He's moved up a little bit this year. Last year he was an amazing bronze. This year he is a low-rated silver. Still hoping for good things. So I'm going with the French League 1. I'm also going to be using that 4-4-2 formation. You can see the prices that I'm buying a lot of these players for on the screen as I'm doing it. Anin right here. This guy is a tank amongst tanks. And I can't think of another player to kind of compare him to. But this man absolutely bosses the midfield. Like, I don't know, he's big, he's strong, his passing's good, his dribbling's fine, his defending's great, his heading's fine. I don't know how else to say, and for the couple hundred coins that I paid for him, he's well worth it. I'm going to go out and I put the 300 coin bid on Durar right there. I'm not going to get that. I'm going to end up buying him now for 800 coins, but this team, very, very cheap. The only expensive player, I believe expensive players, there were a few. Mayuka, the former legend from Foot 13 and the BPL Silver of last year, is now in the French League 1. He doesn't have 5-star weak foot. Before, I believe he's got 4-star weak foot now. Still 4-star skills. Still ridiculously pacey. And he is a very good player still on Ultimate Team. Now, his finishing can leave a bit to be desired. Now, the expensive players on this team are going to be the center backs. Samuel Umtiti from Olympique Lyon. If you remember last year, I believe he scored a stunning goal in the Europa League against Tottenham from the left back position. Hit a volley from around the corner of the 18. That was just absolutely amazing. But he's again a center back this year. And then the other one I went out and bought was Kurt Zuma. I'm going to spend a little bit of money on Cease right there. He's a wonderful looking left back. Attacking wise, not so good. But I think he's got high rated strength as well. He seems to bully people really nicely. And Miguel Lopez, because the French League 1 does not have many stellar gold options at right back, people have kind of been drawn to some of the silver right backs, and that's increased their price by a little bit. So I'll go through a little bit more about the players as we go through. Had to go out and get a glove trait for my keeper because I essentially refuse to use keepers that do not have glove on them. I think that's by far the best available trait, or chemistry style is what they're called, for keepers, and I will absolutely have that on all of my keepers. So we've got Zuma, Umtiti, Cease, Sissoko the left mid, Anin a center mid, Benzia, Mayuka up front, Miguel Lopez as our right back. Our other center mid is Mvuemba, and he's a pretty nice little player. He's got decent free kick stats as well. He's just a really nice, well-rounded central midfielder. And I'm going to put some of my gold players on the bench. Now, this isn't going to do any favors for myself in single matches. So many of you guys know the overall team rating takes into account your subs bench, so I'm probably going to get matched up against gold teams, which is perfectly fine. I'm going to go into a single match, though, just to test things out and see what this team plays like, because you just never ever know. And when you're testing a team out, ideally you'll be playing against people that have similar rated teams while you get comfortable with the players, with what they can and cannot do. And I think that's actually a really good thing to do. I would encourage you guys to do that. Don't build a brand new team and then take them into Division 1, Division 2. And I got so lucky with that Moyes right there. Buy now, 350 coins, 59th minute with the French League 1 on him. That card will definitely sell for more when I decide to get rid of it. So all those people, or all the Man U fans that I was trolling in my stream the other day, discarding a bunch of Moyeses with the hashtag Moyes out, hashtag Moyes in. And I head on into the first match, and this guy had a really nice actual team rating, a pretty decent BPL squad as well, with some well, Chicharito and look, Remy up front. They're quite pacey and good players. But we're gonna get things started here with Benzia. A little bit of skill, not too much though. He does still have 4-star skills. I'm not sure where his weak foot is, and to be honest, his stats could use some improving. I'll probably go out and buy some chemistry styles for some of these players, but I've been playing around with the basic chemistry style a little bit more on my main account. I actually think I really like it. I know that's not to say that if a player shows a glaring weakness, then I'm inclined to go out and get a chemistry style for them. But there's nothing wrong with using the basic chemistry style and giving your player +1 in everything. I think for central midfielders especially, that's not a bad thing whatsoever. So, nice goal there from Mayuka, though, at the end. That was a triple tapped cross off of yet another throw. And the triple tap cross is something that I don't see used enough. If you can get your player all the way to the end line and then triple tap cross it back towards the PK spot or the penalty spot, then you are going to be looking pretty good. So, managed to win that game against a full gold team with my silver. So, I was quite happy. You can see the possession and match stats on the screen right there. I put 9 shots on target, 57% possession. Pretty good stuff. And I wanted to make sure that it wasn't a fluke and that this team actually played well. So I headed back into another match. And because, you know, fool me once. Well, I guess this saying goes the other way, but the saying is fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I thought I applied it to this. You know, fool me once and maybe the guy was not stellar and that's just unlucky. And this team's maybe just okay, but fool me twice, shame on me. So if I can manage to do it 2 times in a row, then things are probably going to be looking up. Lovely through ball from Anin, finds Mayuka, and Mayuka, this is what makes him so good. Well, I wouldn't say so good because his finishing is not where it needs to be. And I will undoubtedly, if I didn't already buy him with Sniper Trade, I will have to put that on him. But his finishing, or what makes him so great, is he's got that 91 pace, but he has a natural tendency in game to make runs in behind the defenders. Now, I don't know if he has that tries to beat offsides trap trait or whatever it is, but he naturally tries to get in behind the defense. And this is just another nice little spell of possession. I'm doing well in possession with the 4-4-2 of late. I'm enjoying it. And this is, again, Benzia. His finishing as well leaves a bit to be desired. That's the main thing that I'll notice with silvers. Their finishing at times is just oh so very suspect and can be very, very challenging to, you know, when you get in those tight games with gold teams and you need that one goal with a good finisher, the silver players sometimes let you down. And this guy had already given up. 7th minute, the passing spells they were just too much for him. And Tapaco is going to be rage quitting out of this one. I'm not going to play the rage quit music this time because there are a few more things that I want to talk about. First off, I will be uploading another video today. It'll be my November club tour. So I'll be giving you guys a look at all of the squads on my main account. So if you want to see that, make sure to drop a like on this video. If we can get to 2,000 likes, I will upload that right away. I don't know if I'll be doing a stream today, but stay posted to my Twitter at AirJapesFIFA to see if I will be. I have a second channel as well, youtube.com/AirJapes, to make sure to check that out. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.